We're Tyler and Todd. 4 years ago, we parked our RV on this 10-acre piece of bare land in the middle of the woods. We had no idea what we were doing, but we needed a road, so we built one. Trucking our water in every day got old quick, so we solved that problem too. We thought, oh, having electricity would be nice. Now that was a big project. We went from two guys who had literally no idea what they were doing to learning how to operate heavy equipment, to running all of our underground plumbing and electrical. Years and years of tiny little steps, all compounded together, leading us to build a home using 4 shipping containers. Have there been setbacks? Yeah, you could say that. What I will say, it's been in those setbacks that we've experienced the most growth and have achieved things we never thought possible. It's hard to believe that after all this time, this week, the inside of these 4 containers is actually gonna start looking like a home. But also, what would a video from us be without a couple of other secret side projects?
This doesn't seem to be lining up. It wasn't supposed to happen tonight, but then one thing led to another and we ended up...
All right, we've got some work to do. This may not look heavy, but each one of these pieces, when you add them together, it's a lot of weight. But it's gonna feel really good getting the interior of the containers cleaned out. It's good use of rainy day, so getting all of the inside cleared out means that we're gonna be able to start tackling stuff in there when the weather sucks, and then when the weather's great, we can do outside projects. So I think it's a pretty good plan. We can set it up on this side.
Yeah, it doesn't get a huge amount of use, but nice to have it.
We could probably save some money opposed to renting it.
Yeah.
I love this thing. I always wanted one since I was a kid.
It's looking so much better in here already. We just finished setting up this siding break, which is gonna make next week's project even easier. If you're a Patreon member, don't spill the beans in the comments. It is going to be huge. Because we had to leave the doors open, bringing all that stuff out, and the material order that just came for today's project, we had to do a little quick bird rescue. Okay, little guy. It's okay. There you go, buddy. But we're back on track. What do you guys think? Time to build a bedroom? It says doors 1 3/4 and up to 200 pounds.
Yeah.
It's a pretty heavy door.
And you just want it on like flush with the 2x4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stick a couple of nails in the bottom and then the top. You only need to put a screw on one side at the top. Check good by their old marks, good by the new
The
ones.
pencil ones?
Yeah.
Okay. I was nervous of my level skills.
First pass.
Perfect. Tell you, I'm gonna be a red seal by the end of the summer.
Starting to look like a bedroom.
Yeah.
When you frame them up, just look at these here and if they have usually there's a little bit of a crown, they're never perfectly straight. Just put them all so that the crown is up.
How do you know the crown?
See when you look at that? When you look at it, you can see it's got a bit of a bow that way.
yeah.
Right, see how it's
It's
put?
hooking, like the end is hooking that way?
Yeah, so just lay it on the floor so that the bow's, so that it's up. If that one's up, and this one's down, and then this one's up, once it's stood, that the wall's crooked, right?
But we wouldn't have known that. We would have ended up with like circular walls everywhere. Oh, look at that. Hang a cinder block off that wall.
I can get her backwards.
Oh, damn it. We were just celebrating too.
It's pretty cool to see this bedroom taking shape. For like a year, all of this has been is just
Storage.
Yeah, but now that we have the walls up, you can actually see it being a bedroom, which is really awesome.
Yeah, so this is our little closet. And then this is like where you come in and the door will slide from here. Open there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Had my back since when we were 7 on in the cul-de-sac. Riding the streets, pedals on our feet.
Is it bad?
I think so.
What do you think?
I think it looks really good.
I think so too. What do you guys think? Looks like a bedroom? I like it.
It's just cool to see the like rooms, like what actually is this space.
Yeah.
It's also nice that it's not crooked, like how they had it.
But that's plumb there right now, so that makes it a lot easier. Now,
Do you need a level?
well, I'm not sure what I need.
Margarita machine.
Yeah, I haven't seen that sitting here yet.
Working on it. It's just more expensive than I thought. I'm waiting for a sale. Now we have to do it. I have to get a margarita machine now. We also made plans to build a raft and take one of those portable jackeries we've got to have a margarita machine on it, so.
It's funny because you're not joking.
I'm not.
So that's it for that room.
Yeah. On to the bathroom?
On to the bathroom.
If we're going down, going down together.
It's really cool to start to see how the space is going to all come together, but we are nearing the end of the day, so we're gonna get to work on bedroom number 2. And then I'm gonna take those ones out up top.
So they don't have it attached to the floor at all?
No.
Oh my. Not upside down.
Let me look. No, there's a.
Wanna imagine what would have happened without you by my side. And now we're all grown up, got us in love this time. They'll never box us in, we'll fight our way.
We just finished up for the day. We did a really good sweep after all of that cutting, but it looks pretty good in here.
Oh yeah,
do you
I'm
think?
very happy with how it turned out. You can actually see where the rooms are instead of us just being like, there's gonna be a wall here. So coming this way, we have the small bedroom, which we're saying is for our least favorite child in case we have more than one. And then there's a closet here with a bifold door, so this will all be drywall, you won't be able to see through. And then pocket door to close, that way we maximize space. Laundry closet here, and then bathroom, is here. And again,
That won't be there.
yeah, this won't be here. And then a pocket door here as well. All the rooms have pocket doors. This is the only hinge door in the house.
Yeah.
And the reason is the rooms are kind of small, so rather than having that 36 inches of swing space, we just slide it into the wall to leave more like living space.
We actually kind of thought of doing regular doors, but the code requirement here is 36 for all interior doors,
In
which,
case we ever get wide hips.
yeah.
You
but-
never know.
better
I
to-
do love cheesecake. And then you come this way into another bedroom. So Dumpy had a really good idea. In the floor plan, there's actually supposed to be a closet that comes here with a bifold, and then this was going to be another bifold that goes into where the electrical panel and the hot water tank will tuck around under the stairs. We're gonna get rid of this closet so that the room is really big, and we'll just put a small like hook thing across here, not blocking the panel, completely safe, completely to code, and yeah, leaves more room in the bedroom.
Yeah, I think it's way better. Why fill this up with a closet space when there's all that storage underneath the stairs?
Exactly.
It's a no-brainer, but we still have all the framing upstairs to do. It just was a little bit more time consuming, more so because we were correcting a lot of the former contractor's mistakes. It
Having
was
to like move walls and
Yeah.
do things over. So
probably would have been quicker if we had have just started from scratch.
probably would have been quicker if we didn't build with sea cans.
That's what you get. All right, let's go over and hang out at the Dome.
I was just gonna say that, I miss my babies, I wanna go see them.
Yeah, all right, let's go.
Hi, babies.
Hi, buddies.
Hi, how are my boys?
Hey. Oh, did you have a good day? Hi.
Day.
Hi.
Yeah. Do you want to take first shower and then we can relax?
Not really. I guess we probably should though.
Yeah, you do that and I'm gonna just tidy up and change their water and stuff.
Yeah, if I kick my feet up, I'm done for the day, so probably a good idea. This isn't working. That was a bust. You have no idea how bad I want to wash this rat nest. So annoying.
Shower?
No, no shower.
Oh,
What do you think?
with the dust?
Yeah. Honestly, we kind of saw this coming.
Yeah. It's been buggy the last few days, but it is probably our fault. So
100% our fault.
we may or may not have left it connected to the garden hose outside all winter. In the fall, we said, gotta go.
Yeah, honestly though, this probably would have broke us this time last year.
100%.
I'm like, it's kind of hard to explain, but there is no feeling like after the end of a busy day, you know, just getting clean, being able to do like the very basics.
A
And
nice hot shower.
yeah, I'm just so grateful that we have the lake because we can just pack everything up. We can go there and it's not the end of the world.
Some laundry.
Yeah, we've been here for a little over a week, so this is great, but it is glamping at the end of the day. So what do you guys think? You want to go home?
You want to go to the lake?
Hey?
I'm going for a swim.
Going for a swim. All right, we're going to pack up. And also, I know I just said home. This is home too.
Home is where you make it.
Home is where you make it.
Well, hard time lingers on. I feel it in the wind.
We finally finished work for the day and Todd just opened a bottle of wine, which was super exciting because I thought that meant that we were done work. Just kidding, I knew that we weren't.
No. So we had a delivery come today and we've been waiting a long time for this. It wasn't supposed to happen tonight, but then one thing led to another and we ended up bringing up all the boxes, and now that they're here and I have a box plate in my hand, we might as well put it together. But
I mean, like what other option do you have at this point?
exactly, but our like forever couch arrived. So when we first moved in and put the futons together, we always had kind of later plans for them. It was just a temporary solution until we found what we love. Mm-hmm. And we finally found it. So
Yeah.
it's here and I feel like we just need to get it together.
I think you guys are actually really gonna like it. It brings back a little bit of what this place used to be, I'll say.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the accent color. That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, let's get
Apparently, this is what we're doing this evening. At least I have a glass of wine in hand, right?
exactly.
Makes things a little bit better.
Get you on board with any project. Yeah. I just need some home brew. Okay, where do we start? I think we just open every box and every bag and throw it all together and then just see where we get.
Just roll the dice.
Who knows? We bought a couch, but we might end up with a treehouse. Tyler, it's a novel. Alexa, what time is it?
10:09 p.m.
10:09 p.m. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing corner seat right, so you do corner seat left.
Okay. Look at this.
I know.
Spring is coming up. You can hear it in the fields.
Are you almost done?
No. Are you?
I am done. Just wait.
You have this all fastened?
All done.
How? That makes no sense. How did you do that?
A magician never gives up their secret.
Todd, okay. Now we're just wasting time.
Lay it back.
How come I have a gap there too?
And the golden days will come. I'll see you down the line. But it's all.
Oh my god, Todd. It's really nice. Come back here for a sec.
But then when you're sitting here, it doesn't obstruct the view.
It's a very low back, okay?
Yeah.
It's so perfect for the space.
Yeah. Is it better to just like fully commit and have the extra ottoman?
Wow.
Like, and it's a total hangout couch.
Yeah, it's like the whole living room is couch.
Yeah. And if we ever want to host an orgy,
We're set.
we cover this in plastic and we're good. What do you think?
Oh, that's gonna be mine.
Oh, that took a lot of pressure off my hip, I'll tell you that. It's orthopedic or something. Oh. Oh. You are just so sweet. Do you like your new couch?
All right, I'll admit it. You were right for bringing back the TV easel. This is so nice. Being able to slide this TV around to anywhere we want in the room is going to make it such a great spot to watch movies. And luckily, we're not limited by whatever's available on Netflix here. That's because we can change our IP address thanks to Surfshark, the sponsor of this week's video. Surfshark has so many amazing features, from protecting your identity, your passwords, your true location, but it also has the really great side effect of making it appear as though you're in a different location. This has completely changed our entertainment options. When you log into Disney or Netflix, Hulu, whatever subscription service you're using, you can make it appear as though you're on vacation in the UK. Maybe you're in Australia this week. You would be absolutely blown away with how many different options are available in those content libraries. As much as we love free entertainment, we view it as an extra perk of Surfshark. The real benefit is protecting your identity, your true location. You should never be in a coffee shop or an airport and not be using Surfshark. It is just not worth the risk. Scan this QR code or click the link in the description box down below. You'll get 4 extra months included. You have nothing to lose. I absolutely love this. I've gotten all my friends and family on it. Trust me, check it out. All right, it has been a long day. It's time to kick our feet up and binge watch some TV. We'll see you in the morning.
I'll see you down the line.
I have a little project that I've been working on in the background, creative free time as Tyler and I call it. So the previous owners did a lot of natural landscaping. I really want to keep that vibe going. Even though Ty had planned on spending the next few days editing, I may have enlisted his help to try and lift the bigger rocks, which I couldn't get by myself.
You ready to do this?
Yep, let's get to it. We ended up spending the whole afternoon doing it together, and it turned out to be so much fun. 1, 2, 3. I should mention, when we were working on the beach a few weeks ago, a lot of you mentioned about the soil erosion. If the previous owner was able to build all the retaining walls along the driveway, in front of the house, and all the other places, surely a few more isn't going to hurt anything. I collected them all up and laid them in a path to build the edge of the garden bed, lined all the way down to the lake, and I am so in love with how this turned out. So much so that I decided to take a little break to tend to these gardens and plant a few new shrubs and ground covers. I did 1 load of mulch and, of course, my trusty wheelbarrow broke. With the pathway to the lake fully lined, I spent the rest of the day mulching and planting this area. I collected some more rocks from the beach to act not only as a border, but for drainage on this hill to avoid the garden washing away. With the walkway down to the lake finished, but only a little bit of mulch left, I decided to do the rest of the areas where the grass meets the forest and use the rest of the rocks to build a path through the forest connecting the lawn to the Bunky area. And I'm trying to create the feeling of being at the land. I just loved how nestled in the trees we were with the gazebo up by the RV, and then we recreated that with the gazebo down by the dome. And that's what I'm hoping to create here. So I have done some work with building a walkway over to the lawn, as well as behind me coming along the Bunky. Today we're gonna do the fun part, which is the landscaping. Wow, look at this. Isn't that a nice stick? Oh, okay, it's broken. Eddie can have one and Charlie has one, right? Because sharing is caring. Good boys. Okay, you chew on your sticks, and I'm gonna get to work. I had to dig this all the way down, and the reason is the property slopes this way, and it would have washed out my trail. So I put a little culvert in, and it just kind of runs along with some beach rock, and we're gonna keep going this way. Okay, so we'll go like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then I've already got some rock collected to kind of work the trail down. Function and beauty can coexist. Put that on a motivational calendar, right? Oh. And then we'll do this end to hold this end in place. Kind of go like that, right? Oh, that's nice. That is nice. See what I mean? I get a little over particular, but that's okay. I need a couple biggies. Okay, so now that I've got kind of the way the path is gonna go, I'm gonna start bringing in some fill. So what I'm using for this, I'm trying to reuse stuff from around the yard. So as I've been cleaning out the gardens, or when we moved in, the driveway was overgrown with grass. Hi, buddy. I scraped all that off with the tractor. So I just kind of have it in a pile over there. So I'm just gonna use that to build my base, and then I'll use the nice decorative rock on the top. Does that sound like a good plan? Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, you go get a shovel, I'll get the wheelbarrow. I know you can't get it because you got no thumb. I know I don't need to always rub it in, I'm sorry. So I lost count of the loads, but it took quite a bit. Way more than I was thinking. Oh, I'm out of breath. I don't know if it's from the shoveling or from the compacting, but whew. Tell you what, I don't get the same pep I did when we started over at the land 4 years ago. Wow. I still remember. One of my favorite photos is Tyler snapped one of me. Eddie was sitting right next to me. And I had a glass of wine. I think my goal for today was a little ambitious. I will be the first to admit that. It has also grown quite a bit since I first started, so that leads me to the point that I don't think it's going to be done and ready to work on this today. But I'm going to get as much done as I can. Oh my. God, my plans just changed again. And now that's going to add more work. But I love it. Sometimes I wish I had have gone into like design or like landscape, you know, something like that. But now, at my age, with my bunions, it's out of the cards, folks. Over there, I picture axe throwing, because what could go wrong? And so you could get there by going through a trail, but I'm just trying to figure out where should the trail go. I'm trying to find the most natural way to like make it all kind of flow. Building this all up is absolutely ridiculous, Todd. Wow. Brought too many logs. Oh no. Where should I put it? So these are the wood chips I was talking about. So I'm just gonna get to work on scooping them into the wheelbarrow and then taking them over. I'm not even gonna try and guess how many trips I'm gonna have to make, but it's exercise. Like we said, we're gonna work off the chips from the winter and then a little bit more so that we can enjoy chips all through the summer. So we're chip queens. Where did it? Oh, thought I lost the pitchfork, but I didn't. It's here. So let's get going. By this point, I was really starting to fade. This was way more work than I thought it was going to be. I got the rest of the loads of sawdust for the hammock area and then put down some landscape fabric and completed the culvert trail before calling it a day. Good morning. So I was up bright and early and cleared off all the stuff that was in my way on the back deck so we can continue on with the Bunky makeover. So what I'm gonna work on first is moving this wall behind me. The reason I'm moving it is because it's holding up the roof, but it's not really supported by anything taking the weight all the way down to the ground. It's sitting on deck boards, so I'm just gonna move it back a couple inches so it's sitting on top of the support that's running underneath the deck. Hopefully it buys us some more time so we don't have to like rip this off because I think it's a really cute little area. Plus, long term, I'm trying to convince Tyler to let me make over the inside of the Bunky, so I'm hoping that I can win him over with this part and he'll get to see the whole vision. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work on building a beam to go across and then some supports. So let's get at it. So to build this beam, we're just gonna take some 2x6 and make a triple beam out of it. Does that sound good to you? Huh? You're the engineer. It's your silver ring on the line, not mine, buddy. Forgot my glasses! You were supposed to tell me. You're the one on the OH&S committee, not me. This is the part where most of my projects take an interesting turn. I have like the beginning first 2 steps figured out, and then I know how I want it to look at the end, but everything in between is a game day decision, including like, how am I gonna get the support columns up and who's gonna help me hold the beam? But we'll figure it out. I like a challenge. Also, like, how cute are these boots? They're from Marshall's. They're like $25 on clearance. They're really cute, but the downside is they're not waterproof, so don't run through puddles if you're wearing them. I found that way. Let's try and do some math. Okay, so we're gonna go with 75. No. Almost through that. That should have been the theme song to the show Survivor. Reba probably wanted like $2 billion for it though. And that's 6 foot 1/4. So then we're gonna come all the way down here. 141 across. So 141 divided by 2 would be 70.5. All right. Let's screw. I'm using these, which I'm going to screw right through the deck boards and into the support beam underneath. And then I can put 4x4s in this, which will then hold up the beam that we just built. Put that one in. No problem. Oh, what I'm concerned about is it just doesn't seem to be lining up. It turns out this wall is crooked, and that's why they're getting closer to the 2x4 on the ground. So then, how would this work? So, okay. Oh, this is tricky and nerve-wracking because I'm either gonna make something really nice back here or like rip this right off the side. Okay, so I figured out what to do. I measured them up to the bottom at the 70, the height that we had figured out the bottom of this needed to be, and then I used the stud that I took off of the other end to trace the template on for the angle, tested it, and it worked out. So then I did all three. I've got the beam cut now to length, so it's time to actually lift it, which is kind of exciting. If I can do it by myself, that's gonna be the hard part, I think. But I am determined. Okay, so if we come up like this, and you can do it. Put your back into it. I can do it. Put my ass into it. It's gonna be good. Think it's gonna be great. Either way, it's what we're doing, and we're moving on. Hey, taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit.
So we're gonna toenail these in. Look at me with all the lingo. Wow, okay. We did it! Oh my god. We did it, and look at how much more the view it is, and like space. Wow. I was just listening to some music and just got going with the flow of work, and then I cut off the deck so that it's all like at the same length. It was overhanging a little bit too far. I just cut it back so that the boards don't get weak and someone step on it and, you know, get injured. Now what I'm gonna do is paint this wall behind me. So all three other sides of the Bunky are painted except for this one, and I was able to find the house paint, which is the same color as this, in the basement. So I'm gonna use it, and then I took a little piece of the lighter color that's used on like the rafters and underneath, and I had it color matched. You might be wondering, how come I have a drop cloth here but not when I'm painting inside? That's because inside, it's really easy to clean it up if you drop some, and I just find drop cloths kind of annoying to set up. But as you can see, I've already made a mess because I know outside I'm using like exterior paint, which is thicker. But also, this wood is extremely dry, so I'm gonna go really thick, so I only have to do one coat because I don't want to do two, because that's not what this project is about. It's a quick win to give me a place to just sit. You know, just living my cottage fairy fantasy. Oh, this is gonna take a long time to do. It's very slow going with the rough lumber. Holy. Okay, this has been a very, very long day, but I am happy with what I got done. So I finished painting the wall behind me. I ended up staining the beam to match the 4x4s a little bit better, which then led me to painting the fascia. And then once that was done, all the work on the deck was done. So then I just got to work on doing the walkway around it. And I'm really happy that I did, because now no matter which side you come in or go from, it's the same height. So it's a little bit safer. Plus, it grades the water away from here because all of it was kind of pooling underneath. Also, the bugs came out. I don't know if you can see them buzzing around, but they're here. I'm gonna go in, have a nice hot shower, and we'll see you in the morning. I just put the finishing touches on it, but Tyler hasn't seen anything since I started, so let's go get him and do the big reveal. Okay, keep walking. Walking.
I feel like you're leading me to the lake.
That'd be funny. All right, okay, we're gonna turn.
Okay.
Okay, you can open.
Are you serious?
Do you like it?
Oh my god. How did you do all of this that quickly? Oh my god, is that from the bathroom?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is from the bathroom. I got this on clearance at Princess Auto. Those were in front of the dome last year with our herds. This was in the outhouse, and this is an antique ladder I bought in Edmonton. But I didn't know what to do, I just loved it.
Oh my god. I'm actually, like,
See?
I'm speechless. It looks so good.
Yeah, I want to get solar lights from over at the land too, like the Edison bulb style
Oh,
to
yeah.
go around.
That would be really pretty.
It just all takes time.
Not for you, apparently.
We should probably do the inside of the bunkie. This was kind of like proof of concept, because imagine, instead of this being a mirror, it's a door.
How many times are we gonna have this conversation?
Well, I think if everyone says that, like, because I've asked them if we should redo the bunkie, if they say we should redo the bunkie, we're gonna redo the bunkie.
Okay, here's the deal. If enough of them comment that we should redo the bunkie, you can redo the bunkie.
Perfect.
Deal.
So start commenting. Oh, all right. On to the next project?
I think I'm gonna sit for a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. This was hard work.